The house that called the fire brigade first. At 3:26 a.m., a fire control room in an Indian city received an emergency call. The caller said only one sentence: "There will be a fire here in 7 minutes." Then the line disconnected. No address was given. Tracing the call logs showed something impossible. The call came from a landline number officially disconnected in 2011. The address linked to it belonged to an empty house, sealed after a structural collapse. The operator marked it as a prank. At 3:33 a.m., exactly 7 minutes later, a fire alarm triggered automatically from that same abandoned house. When firefighters arrived, CCTV from nearby buildings, lights flickering inside the locked house, curtains moving, though the windows were sealed, a brief shadow crossing the staircase. Firefighters forced entry. Inside, the fire had already burned itself out. But the strange part was where it started. Not the kitchen, not wiring, not a gas point. The burn marks formed a perfect circle in the center of the living room, as if something had been placed there and removed. What investigators found: no accelerant, no electrical fault, no human footprints. But on the wall, written in soot, were 5 words: "You were supposed to listen." No one admitted writing it. The buried detail, old records later revealed, house once belonged to a fire safety officer. He had filed multiple ignored reports about illegal wiring in nearby buildings. He died of a heart attack during a night shift, years before the call. His landline number was never reassigned. Authorities called it a coincidence, residual heat ignition, possible trespassing. But one thing remains unexplained. The fire brigade control room no longer receives calls between 3:20 and 3:40 a.m. The system automatically blocks them. Some warnings arrive too early, some arrive too late, and some refuse to be ignored.